Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go with the next match. Gonna be a 9-ball singles match for the team of Ohio. We have Shannon Dunn from Columbus, Ohio. She is sponsored by the League Room, Jacoby Custom Cues, Hammerhead Hustling, and 99 Bobs. And for Team Michigan, from Adrian, Michigan, Lonnie Fox-Raymond, sponsored by L&R Productions, Adrian Steele, and Straight Pool Eye. All right, here we go. That is Lonnie on the left, Shannon on the right. All right, nice lag by Shannon. She frees it to the rail. That's pretty darn close. That's a tough lag to beat. That'll win. That'll win you most lags. Hey, Snooker, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Shannon Dunn with the break in match number 4. Of a possible 17 matches. We'll be playing 8 matches today and then the remainder tomorrow. All right, ball pocketed on the break. Just got to look at this one. Got to dig in a little. Got to draw to the rail and back out for the 2. If she can get past that, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Oh, the 4 to the 6 could be a little tricky also. I'm just going to follow 2 rails. Well, that's a nice shot. She's straight in on this 2. So problem number 1 out of the way, which is making the 1 and getting on the 2. Problem number 1 has been solved. Now it's going to be the 3, 4, 6 trio. Yeah, just got to make sure you get up high enough on this 4 so you can come 2 rails around for the 6. Yeah, you just don't want to come up short. Come up short, you got problems. If you come up short, you probably just need to play safe. And that's interesting. I think she's landed on just the perfect angle. To draw this to the rail and back out. Or coming around the 6 with some right spin. Shooters with bottom right. Well, it may not have gone exactly according to plan, but it has worked out. She does have a shot. She's lined up not exactly dead straight to the corner, but definitely a Workable angle. Yeah, unfortunately, she kind of let up on the stroke a little bit there and didn't come out far enough. Now she's got a tough shot to either corner. Or LittmanLights.com overhead cam. Yeah, it was a tough shot. It was tough to either corner, and unfortunately for Shannon, this is going to land perfect for Lonnie. And it looks like she is not dead straight in. Looks like she has just a little bit of angle she can go forward. Not too far forward, of course. Didn't want to take any chances of messing with that 9 at all. Nice shot. Yeah, Lonnie doesn't like to slow roll anything. She likes to shoot balls with some authority. I like that. Lonnie taking game number 1 in this race to 5. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. IG Graphic Solutions, Seabirds.com, Railbirds Productions, and also Tite Rack Billiards. Thank you for your support. We're coming at you live from Eastside Billiards here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Beautiful, scenic tourist destination hotspot. All right. Lonnie with the break. All right, good break, good solid break. She's made a couple on the break, and she's going to have a nice shot at this one to start. And the rest of these balls are laid out pretty nice. And just don't want to get too straight. Actually, straight would have been okay too. She could draw straight back if it was too straight. But she's just ever so slightly off straight in and to the wrong direction. But she can still work with this. She could, I think she could probably force it to the rail and back out. If she had to, she could go forward 2 rails. It looks like she's going with option A. Punch this to the rail and back out. She had more angle than I thought. Handled it with ease. Lonnie's moving around the table. A lot of confidence. I like seeing a player shoot with confidence. Ooh, it's a little close to that pocket. A little too close for comfort. Oof. He's like, what are you guys worried about? It wasn't even close. You guys worry too much. Settle down over there. Oh, don't end up on 50-yard line. Okay, that's more like 40-yard line. A little bit of a tester, a little bit of a back cut. Oh, she's changed her mind. She's going to the corner. She overcut it. Overcut it. She get a safe out of it? No, I think she can see it. Oh, that's close. That's real close. But I think she can see it enough to make it. I mean, do you shoot this with a healthy dose of left spin to try to, to come 2 rails around, 3 rails around, to avoid the 9, or do you just bump the 9 with the cue ball? Looks like she's just gonna bump the 9. I was able to avoid bumping the 9. And not out of the woods yet. This shot can easily be missed. Center of the pocket. Beautiful shot there, Shannon. Ties it up, 1 apiece. Taking full advantage of that miss by Lonnie. Nice look at those AccuRacks provided by Outsville. Thank you, Chris Renfro. Chris Renfro. Yeah, it's easy for me to say. Okay, now that you put those 8 balls on there, and I'll push all 8 forward and then drop the 2 ball in last. And that'll lock them in place. Push the first 8 balls forward, and then you put the 2 ball in and it holds them all in place. All right, Shannon pocketing 1 on the break, and not much of a shot at the 1. Hey, James. Speak a little louder so the referee can hear you. Yeah, he's doing the best he can. He just didn't attend the training seminar. And slow down, cue ball. Well, that may have leaked out enough to shoot at this 1, but even so, you're not going to have much on the 2, so yeah, just cross the 1. Try and leave the 1 on the end rail, bring the cue ball back down table. Nothing beats a Delta 13. Those are nice racks, a nice machined aluminum. The only problem with the Delta 13 racks is they can be pretty loud, especially when you're have like a pool hall filled with, like if we're doing a tournament that's sponsored by Delta 13 and there's a whole pool room full of those aluminum racks, it can be kind of loud, during a big tournament. But other than that, they're really nice racks. All right, cut the 1 in off the 2. And hope the 2-5 lines up for a combination. And while you're at it, the cue ball billiards the 9 in. I think she might have been riding at 9 a little bit. She went for the billiard. All right, then cut, handles it nicely. He's gonna bump to 6. Did not bump to 6. Well, fortunately, that 5 does make that a pretty big target down here. Because she's gonna need it, because this is, if that 5 wasn't there, this would be a really tough shot. Of course, I think that 3 would have gone even if the 5 wasn't there. She hit that pretty nice. What's up with Team Ohio? Well, they're just giving Michigan a nice, sporting head start. Ohio thinks Michigan needs a head start, that's all. Man, she's not leaving them easy for herself. All right, bank another one in. Although I might be looking at coming off of the left side of this 6, trying to play safe behind this group of balls down here with the cue ball. She's good. Going for the bank, a little bit wide. Does not look like the 6 passes. Might be seeing some movement in the 9 here, especially if she can just roll the cue ball up behind the 7. That might be a free shot. Although there's really no such thing as a free shot, because no matter what trap you think you can play, there's always a way out. But that was what she was trying to do. She was trying to get the cue ball behind the 7. Trying to play safe and play the 9. Didn't quite work out. Oh, sorry about that. Someone came up to talk to me, and I looked back, and cue ball was going in the drink. All right, nice little layout here for Lonnie. Yeah, it's a little bit high right to the rail and back out. Like so. Now it looks perfect. Lonnie Fox-Raymond, 2-1. Race to 5.
Hello there, everybody. Sorry about that. They were packed inside and out.
So Sherry is back with Starbucks coffee and a lemon pound cake. Sweet.
And thank you to you for your donations. I was able to had to wait for them to come through so I could go get Kevin his coffee.
Yep. So yeah, thank you for your donations. I was worried that I was going to have to go the day without coffee, but you guys were
Come through
you guys are coming through for us.
as usual. So we're doing some 9-ball. Lonnie and Shannon. This should be a good matchup here.
Yeah, it is a good match. They're playing pretty tight, pretty even. Neither player has played flawless, but they're both playing pretty solid.
Something distracted Lonnie there. People were still talking about some shot. I missed it. Nice break. Wing ball went straight in. 3-ball and a shot on the 1.
A little bit of a thin cut. Going to send the cue ball a little bit of a trip. Oh, she's going to avoid all the traffic, and that's nice speed. That's a really nice shot there, Lonnie.
Yeah, she's in full-on beast mode.
That was a nice shot. So leagues started up out there for anybody out there in pool land?
No, they have in Michigan. They have in Oregon and Washington. We know they're playing in Florida.
Let's see. Probably not Florida. They don't let you do anything in Florida.
Yeah, or Texas. All right, so gonna slide over for the 5 here. She's got a little bit of angle.
She does have a little bit of angle, so yeah, probably 5 to the corner. Yeah, if she was dead straight, she could draw back for the side, but she's got a little angle. She can come across for the corner.
Yeah, slide maybe catch a bridging gap between the 8-6.
And like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice little gap between 8-6, so you can comfortably bridge.
Yeah, and got the right angle to come off of the rail and shoot the 6 down in the other corner. I was talking with Lonnie after that last set with her and Lori, the doubles, and she said, yeah, we went and played that matchup against the guys at Comstock, and when they played together, they just clicked. They both, they both hit the ball, but they want to feel it when they hit it, and and they clicked so well playing together that you knew it was going to be one of the first, and it ended up being the first doubles matchup. I really liked how they were playing together. And, it's odd and, not odd, but in 8-ball to see the patterns the same way when there are so many patterns you could possibly shoot. And they see the patterns exactly the same.
Oh, cue ball.
No, she controlled it beautifully.
Yeah, the best 2 players on paper aren't necessarily the best team. Gotta have good good team chemistry. Yeah, good partnership, but chemistry. So it looks like people are playing leagues a few places around the country. Of course, Florida, no big shock there.
Yeah, I'm sure the whole state is playing.
Youngstown, I'm not sure where Youngstown is. Is that Ohio?
Which side? Pennsylvania or Ohio? It's a Screepack, so I'm imagining it's right there. There, because I know it's right on the border.
Mm-hmm.
It's where Julie's from.
And
Screepack.
Skripak, not
Screepack.
Yeah, Scrip.
Screepack.
Amanda says Lansing started back up,
And then,
but now they're on hold because of some players testing positive.
no. Well, they're doing the smart thing and, see if anybody else ends, because if they were around people, see if anybody else ends up getting it and start back up when nobody does. No, it's too bad, James. I know there's a bunch of places out there that are playing leagues, but it's a county by county thing on what you're allowed to do out in Oregon.
All right, Shannon with the break. All right, she's made a ball. She's going to get a shot on this one. She's going to get a shot on the one.
No,
Not
really. I got maybe a bank at the 8. I think it might be what I'm shooting at is banking this one at the 8. 4 ball's probably going to hold your cue ball up in there.
Yeah, the 8 ball is not frozen on the rail, so that does actually make it a pretty big target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think she's got. You don't want to hammer this. If you watch the one pocket player shoot this ball, they don't hammer this ball. They, you want to give that, because you're hitting it straight, and you're kind of letting the English kind of curl it in the hole, and you got to give it the time for it to curl, just like you do in a masse shot. Nope. Says nope. No, Lonnie could thin the 1 and play the 8, but then what do you do from the 1? So what if we thin off the 1 and try and put the cue ball down using the 7-5 as a blocker here?
I would thin the 1, but thin off the other side where we're trying to just get behind the 6. Because if you go this way, if you don't get behind the 7-5, you're selling out the 1.
Yeah, but getting to the getting to the 2 ball is not easy.
Yeah, she's not really left any way to get to the 2.
Yeah.
I think might even just 3-rail the 1 out of there, leave the cue ball safe behind the 4.
Yeah, and it's come off of the rail where Shannon, you're not really needed you don't need to draw this ball, where she can like center punch it and 2 or 3 rail, 3-rail the 1 out of there, and your cue ball stays right in behind the 4. If you draw it, you end up drawing in between the rail and the 4, and it pushes out, and the 1 ball comes and hangs up in the corner. I mean, that's what happens when I shoot it. She's going forward with it. She's going for the shot. She's trying to spin 3 rails. Nope. Just going to cut it in and accept what she is not given by the table.
Yeah, she was just going to play. She was going to just play safe on the 2, but now she's kicking.
Yeah, no, the table was not kind to Shannon there. It didn't give her anything.
All right, go for a Z kick.
Is the Z open? That's, I guess it is.
Yeah, she could Z kick this.
Yeah, you're going to be coming in close to the 5-7 off of that first rail to catch the. That's the Z kick you're looking at. Or are you looking at going the other way? You're going the opposite way. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, she's just going to go a little airborne. Bank it out of there and try and hold it. She's digging into this cue ball a little bit. Nah. Reno Kid, you absolutely can.
Yep, it's on our YouTube channel. Go check it out.
It should be the top the video just below this one because they are in chronological order. All right, no. Lonnie didn't get the safety, but it did earn her a ball in hand at the the end result after because Shannon got hooked after shooting the ball. And looks as though the 5 passes the 7 into the corner just barely, but I think it does.
Looks like it does.
Yeah, it looks like she's got like maybe 3/4 of a pocket to shoot that 5 in.
Yeah, from this angle, it looks pretty tight. I still think it goes.
Yeah, well, being that she's looking at it in the side, and she can draw it down there. And I think that's what she's doing. She's digging into this ball. She's trying to come up underneath it.
Yeah.
All right, nice little thin safety here. Cue ball up behind the 7-5, 1 rail.
Yeah.
Just like that. Slow down, slow down, slow, slow, slow.
That's I think you're gonna see Lonnie maybe jump this ball in. She's already coming to the table with her jump cue.
That's pretty good indication she's thinking about jumping.
Oh yeah. And she's looking at the kick. Maybe she's got her playing cue in her hand. It looked like a short one, but no, that's her playing cue.
That's her playing cue.
Her short. I'm like, because I'm looking at her where her cues are now, and it looks like the shorty's over there.
All right, good hit. Hey, Dimel. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, D. Thanks for tuning in. Missed your face, lady. All right.
She might be dead straight where she can all she can do is just roll forward just a few inches and not to the rail and back out.
That's why she's shooting it. All right, but this is good.
This is fine, yeah.
I know Shannon does play on the 9-foot tables, so this isn't a real long shot for her, and she's tall.
Yep.
And it's natural shape to the 7, just a little bit of top and come out towards the center table. Looks like she might be putting a little bit of what JD would call helping English.
Ooh. It's because she could tell we were looking over her shoulder.
Yeah, blame Jesse. Yeah, and sometimes you can get safe with that shot too, right? At a good speed. The 7, you hook them with the 7. But,
yeah, but not this time.
That did not happen here. But it does actually happen a lot in situations like that. A little bit crisp.
Guess we're looking at a 7-8 combo.
Yeah. She seems. I know Lonnie plays at a little bit of a fast pace and stuff. She's a very aggressive player, but it almost seems like she's picked it up a little bit there, even at the pace at which she's chalking her cue when she's walking around the table. Or how about the
Oh,
7 past the
okay.
8? Yeah, she puts her hand up and
Guess she was playing the combo.
yeah. Hey, whatever.
What? Yeah, this is 9-ball.
Just get it, Lonnie. Get it.
She's making the funniest faces.
Actually, thanks. Yeah, we do. We can, Kevin, I'll even have Kevin put that information up for you between racks.
Yeah, as soon as this 9-ball's gone, I'll put that on screen.
Yep. That information is in their player bios that Kevin starts the matches with showing. The last thing I think at the bottom, what they play with on the hill for Lonnie and Team Michigan.
Oh, of course, this one doesn't actually
Well,
have it.
one.
All the other ones do, but not this one. I bet Shannon's does. Nope, these two don't.
Everybody else has it.
Everybody else has it on their player bio, but not these. But way to make a liar of me,
Not me.
Lonnie
Me.
and Shannon.
Made a liar of me.
Well, I was backing you up, so made a liar of us.
Well, we'll have to get that information for you. If Bob Raymond's listening, he may have that information. He usually is watching and listening. Quick, who said it?
The actor's name or the character name in the movie?
Oh, there you go. Bob Raymond to the rescue. Thank you, Bob.
Of course, I use the word actor very loosely.
Yeah.
There you go.
Her husband, I think he knows.
We have it on good authority that that's what she plays with.
Yeah, well, Q I played with for nearly 20 years.
Oh, is it in?
Was modeled off of a show.
It's in.
A nice kick, Lonnie. You deserve it when you hit it good like that, lady. Was actually by Harry Richards at Q Maker in Florida. Was actually modeled off of a shown. And come around perfect for the 2. Look at that. Like it had eyes.
And her hair was perfect. Either speed up or sit down, one of the two.
Is the guy who writes the quote, the saying, allowed to guess who said it? I'm just curious. But I thought it was Keith that said it to him. Was it Grady?
The character name in the movie was Grady Seasons, played by Keith McCready.
Oh, okay. I see Grady and I automatically think Matthews.
Grady Matthews, because he was also in the movie.
Yep.
Another drambuie and potato salad. That was a nice cut on the 4 there by Lonnie.
Yeah, slow your roll.
Might have a little bit of adrenaline going, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's gonna need
Actually,
a
this
bridge
is-
on this one. It's perfect angle, but
It's
she's gonna need a
perfect angle,
bridge.
yeah. Oh, she's fairly tall, and
And they're
this
not
is a
playing
7-foot
all ball
table.
fouls. They're playing the movement fouls. Like if you move 2 balls, it's a foul. If you move a ball and it interferes with the natural lie of the table, it's
Yeah,
a foul.
I think she can reach this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, even has room to bridge cleanly. And it is a 7-foot table. Well, that's good, Lonnie. She's shaking her head a little bit like she wanted to come a little further. Yeah, but you're good, girl.
We can work with this.
Same hole. Nice shot.
It's 9 for the match.
Yep. For a nice commanding lead for Team Michigan. We are doing 8 matches today.
There it is. Lonnie getting that next match for Team Michigan.
Lonnie Fox-Raymond.
So that does put Michigan up 4-0. We are halfway through day number 1. We're going to take a few minute break and then we'll be back with our next match, Amy versus Jen. That will be, I believe that's going to be an 8-ball match. So that's going to be a race to 3. So take a few minute break. We'll see you guys. So stick around. Evan and Sherry Ross, Railbird. See you guys.